Well, good afternoon. I'm Nikhil Roy, founder and CEO of Rudder. Rudder is a consumer-oriented personal finance management product that's completely web-based. Our goal at Rudder is to help promote and protect your financial health, and we do that by empowering you to make better decisions. One of the key things at Rudder, product design philosophies at Rudder has been to look forward as to look backward, and to allow you to customize your personal finance experience while making it totally effortless on your part. So let me log in to a demo account here and show you the product a little bit. So one of the things you do as a consumer when signing up for Rudder is go through a setup process. And the setup process is really simple. It takes 5 to 10 minutes to really run through. And the first thing you'll do is connect to your bank and credit card accounts. We connect to about 3,500 banking and credit card accounts. You search for your bank, put in your credentials, and boom, Rudder is able to connect to it. And as part of that setup process, the next piece is actually figuring out what your bills are. Surprisingly, a lot of tools out there don't do that, and that's a key piece to figuring out your financial picture. And you're able to add all kinds of bills on different frequencies. And once you've done that, the third key piece of information that Rudder needs from you is your income. And that's essential to projecting cash flow. So once you put in your income, and again, even in the income piece, you're allowed to put in multiple lines of income, even a one-time bonus check that you might be getting. So once you're done with all that and you put that in, you can go over to your dashboard, and this is a personalized dashboard that basically has a bunch of widgets added by default, and these are Rudder-specific widgets. First up is our account balance widget that aggregates all your banking and credit card accounts with the latest balances, so these are updated nightly and displayed to you here. You can take a look. You're allowed to rename accounts and mess around with that and really customize that a little more. In addition to that, we have a recent activity widget, which basically aggregates activity streams from all your different financial accounts. So as you're out there spending money on your credit card, you see it appear over here. It's a great way to kind of keep an eye on fraudulent activity and just make sure the purchases are actually going through. The last thing here on this side of my dashboard is our bills widget. And again, no rocket science here, simple bill widget that shows you your upcoming bills. But in addition to that, it also shows you bills that you paid. Now, Rudder is usually smart enough to automatically detect bills you pay. And as you pay them, it's smart enough to kind of strike it off. So you take a quick look at this, and the ones in orange are the ones that are upcoming. The ones that are grayed out and stricken off are the ones you paid. Now, if you click on this little cog wheel over here, you're allowed to mark things as paid, or if you decide you're not going to make a payment, you can ignore it. Moving on to the other widgets, Rudder has this thing called a what's left. And basically, it's our way of giving consumers advice as to what exactly they should be spending. So in my case, it looks like it's telling me I only have $786 until May the 8th. And the way it's coming up with this is basically take in what do you have in your bank account. So it looks like I have about $2,000. And it looks forward and sees all my obligations. So it knows I have a credit card bill due, I have my rent due, my Comcast bill due. And then it comes back and says, hey, don't spend any more than $786 and you'll be good to pay all your bills. Now I can click on See More and expand it a little further and go 60 days forward, and I can see by June 26th, I'll have $4,600 as far as my cash flow balance. It also provides a little chart below the what's left, so you can actually see what your cash balance is going to be going forward. One of the cool things that Rudder allows you to do as a user is have your dashboard emailed to you, so you don't even have to log in to Rudder. So here's an email that I've gotten from Rudder, and as you can see, it's very similar to my dashboard. Most of our users choose to get emailed on a daily basis, so they're not having to constantly log in and check up. And as I said, the key goal at Rudder is to make it effortless. And that's a big part of making it effortless. So far, every feature I've showed you requires no upkeeping and maintenance from the user's part. Now, on a Sunday morning, when I'm sitting down with my cup of coffee, I can go ahead and log into Rudder. And if I'm curious about my historical spending, which is primarily what a lot of the PFM tools out there focus on, I can look at my past spending and try to learn from past mistakes and behavior. So we do automatically categorize transactions as they come in from your bank, and we're able to display them in this trends section where there's a pie chart of your spending. I can click on specific categories, so for example, food and dining, and I can drill down into restaurants. And down below will pop up kind of a big picture that's telling me, hey, I've been to Einstein Brothers 3 times, and I spent $12 every single time I went there. In addition, there's like a monthly trends chart that shows whether my restaurant spending is trending upward, downward, things like that. Another key thing that Rudder offers is a consolidated transaction register, which aggregates all your accounts into one place. So you have access to all data across accounts. I can filter by simply clicking on an account and looking at data. I also have the capability to search and basically also categorize information if Rudder was not able to categorize. One of the key things that we're releasing is goals and the ability for you to add goals and factor that into your what's left. An additional announcement that I have here for you today is that Rudder has released that iPhone app. So it's in the App Store live. Go check it out. Come downstairs, talk to us. Look forward to chatting. Thank you.